Dad, look at the droid selling queso.
It's not polite to talk about others like that.
It's okay, kids. What are the chances he's gonna hear us?
It's high. It's very high. Don't worry. You can make up for your embarrassment by procuring some of my queso. It has flavor.
Only K2's Mucho Queso is made from a blend of Bantha and Thala siren milks.
Here, ingest this.
Ew, it stinks.
I could say the same for you.
What?
This is so good.
Congratulations. Your taste buds are being rescued.
Daddy, let's buy it.
Your behavior, young lady, is continually unexpected.
Rebels will love the home-style meltiness of K2's Mucho Queso. The Empire? Well, Marva said it best.
Let's get going, kids.
Try K2's Mucho Queso. You'll love it. Cassian said you had to.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman. You're listening to Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 179. Today, we're going to be talking about episode 1 and 2 of The Acolyte. Trent will be joining me a little bit later in the show as we do a quick recap of the 2 episodes that we watched. But first, we're headlong into Fortnite Wrecked. So basically, it's a new season, Chapter 5, Season 3 of Fortnite, and it does not disappoint. It's very car-based. It's very Mad Max-ish, if you will. There's a great punny villain called Megalodon, and yes, he drives like a big, or he's has a shark type thing, but he kind of looks like the bad guy from Mad Max. And yeah, there's just a lot of interesting characters in this season, and as you unlock them, they kind of have this kind of car vibe going on there. So that is super cool. So check us out there. We're twitch.tv/Big T Little T. We would love to see you on one of our streams. Recently, Trent and I participated in the Joliet Library Star Wars Day. This is a big event for the Midwest Garrison and the Rebel Legion here. And yeah, it's a super, super fun episode. Or, well, not an episode. It's really a show, an event. It's it's one of our biggest ones that is non-Comic-Con related, and yeah, we always have a pretty positive turnout. So really how this works is it's Chicago and it's weather. So Tuesday, I went into work and looked at the forecast. It was like on the teleprompter or whatever, little video screen going up the elevator. It's like Saturday, sunny. I'm like, awesome. Can't wait. 79, perfect. Gonna be great. Can't wait to do the troop. And then like Thursday, Jen's like, hey, it's gonna rain all day Saturday. I'm like, psh, no, it's not. And the forecast was like 99% rain from like 11 to 3, like right in the sweet spot of when we're going to do the parade. And the parade kicks off at 11, and then it's really just like troop mingle type thing. And yeah, sure enough, it rained. So it kind of kept the crowds away, but it increased like foot traffic for the artists and vendors, I think, because we're going to stay inside. And so, yeah, it was good. We had a great time. Trent and I had a great time. It was all fun hanging out with our friends, Joe and Justin. We had a great time, man. It was just super fun. We had an amazing time. It was super cool to hang out with some folks and just Mike as Chrysanthemum, Tom as Jackson. I mean, we have all Rudy as Boba Fett. We have all these guys that are just great at what they do, and yeah, it was just super fun to hang out. And but it was a little disappointing because it was raining. And it was like, "Meh, why is it raining?" But anyways, that was super fun. And then this has been on our radar for a while. Godzilla Minus Zero. It is a recent film from the Japanese studio, and it actually won an Oscar this year for the best special effects. So, really, really good. We were really excited for it, but there was some talks about, like, are they going to have an English dub or not? Because, I mean, Trent can read, but, like, not very fast. And it's like, okay, I can't read this whole film to him. So, luckily, Netflix just released it, and it does have an English dub. Not that I'm plugging Netflix, nor do I have stock in Netflix, but it's pretty good, and you should check it out. And this film does not disappoint. So happy with it. It's really well done, and I love Godzilla. So Godzilla Minus Zero, check it out. Like 10 T's, maybe 11 T's. I mean, it was too good. It was too good. All right, so let's get into our main topic. Yeah, main topic. There you go. All right, we're going to be talking about the Acolyte. All right, so the Acolyte is, again, it's headed up by Leslie Headland, and it's been on the radar for a long time. In fact, I think it was Investor Day of 2020. That's right, 4 years ago. Essentially, KK said, the Acolyte is a mystery theater that will take a thriller to take us into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. So this is our first time we are seeing live action Star Wars pre The Phantom Menace. We've had a couple sneak peeks of Tales of the Jedi with some animation going pre Phantom Menace, but this is the first live action. So it dropped on June 4th with a double header. And so we're going to just kind of go through this. Again, the official description is kind of changed over the last 4 years, but basically the Acolyte is a mystery thriller. Jeez. It takes viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets, emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. A former Padawan reunites with her Jedi Master to investigate a series of crimes, but the forces they confront are more sinister than ever anticipated. Oh my gosh, what is happening? So that's super cool. So yeah, it's been brewing for quite some time. So we have 2 episodes. It did drop in the theaters June 3rd. So Disney did release the 2 episodes in theaters, which is super cool. I know our friend Greg from Rebel Brace Card got to go there and check it out. And, so yeah, if you did, we're so lucky you got to see it a day before. I know many, people got, not many, but there's quite a few that got a little press packet, which had 4 episodes, and that was like from our last guest last week, Father and Son Galaxy. They got to see 4 episodes early, and I know obviously they had the premiere last week, and so yeah, it's out there. It's pretty cool. So we basically got weekly Star Wars up to, I think it's July 16th. So it's got to drop every Tuesday. For us, it's 8 p.m. Central Time. And again, we got a couple posters. We just recently got, so the official pre-release in the 2020 was In an Age of Light, Our Darkness Rises. Ooh, that sounds crazy. And then we had kind of this hooded figure looking at a sunset. That was a pre-release in 2022. And then official logo, kind of multiple people showing that on there. And then we got all those character posters, which was last week, I think. So we got Soul, Indadra, Kanaka, and Jackie Lori. So that was super cool. We got a couple cool posters there. But really, for these two, I'll just talk high levels, high level here. First one's Lost and Found. And so we get to see some of the stuff that we saw in the trailer, which was kind of interesting. But basically, there is May visits this planet Uda, and she is confronted by Jedi Master Indardra. Oof. This one hit hard because she kills Indardra. What? So this is the sneak peek that we got to see in the Phantom Menace. So this is the opening scene. A little bit different edit. There's a couple, like, May talks to like a peddler or something, or gives her cash, which is not in that cut that we saw. But most of it else is in there, which is super, super cool. But we didn't see, obviously, Indardra die, which is crazy. But what's interesting, there's like this Ithorian kind of looking guy, and as May leaves, he's got a kid, or she's got a kid, but doesn't attack the kid. Yeah. I really liked the opening scene. I thought it was great. I thought it was super cool that they, we had this kind of cool thing. And then, she fights with knives, and there's kind of this weird thing that May says, like, hey, the Jedi only use their lightsaber when they feel threatened, and they're going to use to kill, which was interesting. Basically, they don't pull out weapons unless she's going to kill. And so May essentially throws a knife at the barkeep, but then throws another knife at Indardra, and she was so focused on the knife that go in the barkeep, she doesn't notice it. Very sad. So we kind of get we get some pneumonians, which was great. And she's a mechanic. And so so we realize quickly that it's pretty much a twin, maybe, because May looks like Osha looks like May. But we get some pneumonians. Fantastic. We got some pneumonians with big hats. I love pneumonians with big hats. Great. We get a little droid called Pip. Little pocket droid, which is super fun. And yes, we already have our first controversy, people. Fire in space. People don't like fire in space. Well, then you shouldn't like sound in space and explosions in space and all those other things you love about Star Wars. So get over it. It happens. It's space fantasy. Yes, she has to wear a helmet because there's no oxygen in space. And yes, I realize fire wouldn't exist if there's no oxygen in space. But it is a thing. What can I tell you, people? Then you can't have your seismic charges and your Death Star explosions and all those things. Yeah, I know. So we got Yord and this other weird looking Padawan Tassi, and they basically take Osha away from this cargo ship, and we find out that Osha was a former Jedi, and she's wanted because there's another Jedi dead, and she left the Order about 6 years ago. So they bring her back. We meet Jedi Soul, which, dude, I love me some Jedi Soul. He is so cool. Venestra, Ro. She is one of the girls that is part of one of the Jedi Masters that's mentioned in the books. Again, if you're unfamiliar, if you will, the High Republic. There's so many books. They went hard on the publishing, and basically there's young adults, comics, books, and audio dramas. Really good. Tempest Runner, Battle of Jeddah. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But anyways, Soul's teaching some bad ones, and we that was in the trailer. They're so cute. I love little Padawans, and they're so much fun. Basically, we understand something, that these Jedi are linked to a situation that happened on Osha and May's planet, and there's a terrible fire at Bendock, and somehow May's supposed to die, and they're living with those consequences. And so we get these kind of cool flashbacks. Again, JJ was the first one to introduce this in The Force Awakens, and I think it really works really well with these kind of Force visions. We got a little bit, Anakin had that, but we didn't really get to see that play out on screen. We just know that he had Force visions, but now we get to really see him. And so May has these things and these kind of little Force flashbacks that are really kind of cool and very seamless. And I really did enjoy that about this thing. We have basically a prison break. Now Pip's captured and going back to the temple or whatever. And we got robots and cool robot droid pilots that look like 1980s technology. I love it. They're like little rod puppet things, and we get a bulky kind of security droid and some alien with a detachable thinger bob and a weird alien mask thing, and yeah, it's great. She almost doesn't escape, and basically the ship crashes, and Jedi Soul is sent to grab her after they found out that this happened. And yeah, they go on a little manhunt and find her. And now they're reunited. And basically she kind of slips a little bit as she's cornered. And Soul uses her power to levitate her. And yeah. So then they kind of basically... She is with her old master with Soul, and yeah, it's just May. The last little part is May meets the master. We get to see a little part about that. So basically, this is what it really kind of ends with, and we get to see this. We see this in the trailer, but the dark kind of figure says that those who attack the Jedi with weapons fail, since steel and laser are no threat to them. He says that the Acolyte kills without a weapon, adding that the Acolyte kills the dream. May approaches this figure who yields a red lightsaber. Dun, dun, dun. And that's how it ends. Yay! Lost and Found. Very good. This is written and directed by Leslie Handlin, so that's pretty cool. All right, next one, Revenge and Justice. This is directed by Leslie, but written by Jason McAleef and Charmaine de Great. Again, we're about 132 years from BB-5, Battle of Yavin. So this one is interesting. They go to a Jedi. What I liked about this is that there's not just the Jedi Temple in Coruscant, but there's other Jedi temples, which is different than in our kind of era that we see more of the Republic in that era. Yeah, so essentially Osha is trying to get to this other Jedi that's been meditating for like 10 years. Like, what the heck? And she tries all these cool ninja tricks and can't get to the Jedi. So Torben, I think his name is, or whatever. So he's like, yo, I need some poison. So she goes back and asks this guy Quinmar, who's like her confidant or something. There is a little scuttlebutt about maybe that dude is the Sith Lord. I don't know. Kind of like out in the open, but a fool. Basically, Darth Jar Jar plot there. So Torben's been meditating for 10 years. I'm sorry, bro. That's impossible. Or really dumb or something. It sounds like a Dumb and Dumber plot or whatever. But basically, he takes the poison and dies. And then it finds out that May's alive. May and Osha, Yord backs up Osha and said, nope, I've followed her whole time. She couldn't have killed Master Meditating Dude. What is his name again? Torben. Whatever. Yeah, you know. And then so Torben dies and Yord backs up May and it's like, okay, sure, May, Osha. And so we find out that Soul then confronts May and we have a little fun little fight and Yord's there as well to help Soul out and they get the best of May, but then she does a cool Jedi trick, Sith trick, and uses the sand to deflect and get out of there. Bye. See you later. And so they have this great confrontation, which is super fun. So now she's like, okay, well, I got 2 of the ones, but I need the other 2, you know. Essentially, she's on this revenge thing. And so then we go to Kofar, where we find the Wookiee Jedi, Kelenaka. And he basically thwarts these 2 raiders from his little thing, scavengers or something, you know, and it's a crashed starship, but that is clearly, that's Kelenaka's like home. And he basically uses the Force to break apart the blaster, and he's scared by the Wookiee roar, and he kind of built a starship in the trees, and that's it. Roll credits. Kind of a abrupt ending to all that, but okay, there you go. That's it. Acolyte, boom, Dunzo. But yet there's more. So let's tune in and see what Trent had to say about it. Here we go. What's up? Big T, Little T.
T.
Dude,
Awesome.
just watched The Acolyte.
Played for like 2 years.
43 years and 2 months and whatever.
And 24 hours.
And 24 hours.
And
yeah.
1 second.
In 1 second, yes. So they dropped the 2 episodes. And what did you think, dude?
It was awesome.
Uh-huh. What did you like about it?
I like there was a Wookiee.
A Wookiee.
A Wookiee that
Yeah.
has force sensitive powers.
That's right. A Force Wookiee. A Jedi Wookiee.
Wait, question is, you ever been a Sith Wookiee?
No.
Okay.
I think you're onto something.
2 Wookiees.
I mean, we have Chrysanthemum, obviously Mike, who played Chrysanthemum. Well, he didn't play it on the show, but we have Chrysanthemum that is like a bounty hunter Wookiee.
But that makes sense.
But like a dark Jedi Wookiee? Ooh-wee.
Inquisitor Wookiee.
A what?
Inquisitor.
Or Inquisitor Wookiee.
And he's like, he has like
he would be a very angry. He would definitely rip a lot of arms out of sockets.
Or no, like grab the eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said it's like like for cocktails you put like a little what's it called?
An olive?
Imagine he did.
That got real dark real quick. So, what else did you like about it?
I like how they found out that her twin sister is actually alive, and they have proof and evidence. I like how we didn't have to wait. Like, hey, it's been like the 5th episode.
No, yeah, it was almost like pretty quickly. Like,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, there was there was a twin, right?
Yeah, like he's like, okay, okay, that's like, okay, she's here, they're alive. We
Yeah.
got proof. We got
Yeah.
peoples to say, hey, we saw with her on two eyeballs.
Yes, I really like Jedi Master Soul.
Oh my
I
gosh.
liked him very much. He
do.
reminds me very much of like a Qui-Gon Jinn. So,
Yes.
and the fight's awesome. The fighting's awesome.
I love how the Jedi are just like robots and they're like do.
Yeah, they barely use their lightsabers. I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah, and
So,
I like how he's swift and like not like
Yeah, right.
like heavy punches. And
No,
just,
yeah, he's super purposeful, and there was like that cool kind of almost like in Shang-Chi, like how they're like they have that fight and they're dancing type thing, and like he was behind her after she tried to attack him, and he was already behind her and like disarmed all her weapons. I thought that was like super dope. It was super fun. So yeah, I'm excited for this show,
Yes.
dude. I'm really excited to see where this goes, you know. And like we don't know what happened on that planet and why are the Jedi so like I don't know, sad about it or upset about it?
What?
Well, okay. How about the Jedi Master that's been meditating for 10 years?
He hasn't talked to nothing. Give him a glass of water.
How does one go to the bathroom? He just like, I'm just going to sit here and...
No, imagine like
He hasn't had like nachos or any...
No.
just, like...
Or like if he does need to go pee, he just evaporates.
Right.
There's no pee tube. I couldn't see like, hey, there's a pee tube.
Why would you meditate for 10 years? That seems a little excessive,
Yes,
you know?
10
Brother,
years. No, it's just like a little like bug on there, like.
Oh my
That's me.
gosh. Yeah, and the one Jedi's like, he hasn't talked in 10 years.
To nobody.
To nobody.
Do you know when it's mosquito season? Do you know how people do like sound, like people like slap each other, make like not slap each other, but like do this, like they
Go for the mosquito and...
No, it's like you know, like kind of like how spoons they slap around their body. I think it's that, or it's like some guy just makes noise out of his out of his body, like, and he just slaps, and it says the title's like, hey, when it's mosquito season, he's just like doing this.
Oh my gosh, like with spoons?
Yeah, I think it is spoons. Yeah, you're gonna get that like he's sitting down, and he's making that's probably spoons.
Spoons. Well, I wouldn't meditate for 10 years.
I would meditate for like an hour. Just like,
right. No, it's good to meditate and like chill, but for 10 years, that seems a little excessive.
and this is when he's like, I think he's like he says something. He's like,
yeah.
dead.
So there you go. 2 episodes, but now we're going to go back to the 1 episode a week. I like that they wait till time drop it at 8 for us, 8 Central. So that's going to be super fun. And
Question: One's going to release it every Tuesday or
every Tuesday? Well, so we'll be back here next Tuesday.
Bye.
All right. Well, we enjoyed it. 2 thumbs up. How many T's? Like 5 T's? 10 T's? 9 T's? How many? I really enjoyed it. I would give it like a solid 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why'd you not give it a 10?
Well, because like there's still more. Like it could be, it could be better. You don't be like it. We have to see the whole season to understand if we're gonna, what's gonna happen. So, anyways, a good start, a very good start. So, we'll talk to you soon, and may the force be with you always. Bye. All right, there you have it. Trent and I really enjoyed it. I think, again, you want to be very, very careful not to overjudge it, but it didn't just wow me like Mando or Ahsoka did. But I think it's just getting to know these characters a little bit better. It is a different time period and a different style altogether. So I think there's still more to love for the show, and I'm excited to see where it was, but it is a little weird with the abrupt endings. Maybe that'll get better over time. But, so there you have it. Trent really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And we can't wait to see where this series goes. So, for Light It All Up, what was your favorite thing about the Acolyte so far? There's a lot to choose from. There's a lot of quirky stuff in this film, or in these 2 shows. And so email us at bigtlittlepodcast@gmail.com, and we'll get a little prize pack out to you. So there you have it. Thanks again, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel Princesses, for listening to another episode 179 of Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. You can find us on socials, Big T, Little T Podcast, IG. That's the Instagram for those people that don't know that. And BLILT Podcasts on Twitter, X there, and twitch.tv/Big T, Little T. We're going to be streaming some Fortnite Wrecked. We got stickers. We want to hear from you. So comment, tweet, rate us on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review on Spotify, all that fun stuff. And email us at bigtlittlepodcast@gmail.com. If you want to drop us a question, give us a rating. We will send stickers and cards and all those fun things your way. So definitely check us out next week. We're talking about episode 3 of The Acolyte. Now remember, truly wonderful the mind of a child is, and may the Force be with you always. Bye.
And it thrills me every time to say his name. Stand up wherever you are. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sting!
What the hell's going on?
Look! It's Sting!
Damn! What the hell?
What an entrance!
Hey, look at me! I'll hit you right now! Strong arm tactics!
It's Sting! My God! Here he comes!
It can't be.
It's Sting! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Darby Allin and Sting! Oh my God! It's Sting! He's back from injury! He's back! And I think it's going to be maybe a bad ending for the Gun Club. It's Sting!
The hairs are standing up on the back of my neck, boys.
It's Sting!
Oh boy, the plot thickens.
Oh my God! Look at Jericho turn! Look at the snow! It's Sting! I love it! Listen to the ovation for Sting!